welcome to my first Halloween tutorial. I'm going to be doing 2 this year. I hope I have the stuff for the other one. We'll see if that happens. But today you get 2 tutorials for the price of 1. This is my prom queen slash dead prom queen princess, whichever way you want to do it, look. So I have obviously the prom queen, the living one beforehand, so if you want to just do that and be nice and pleasant and beautiful, you can do that. It has lots of purples because it's inspired by the gems on this very cheap tiara. And then it gets dark, which I personally enjoy. This is the best thing I've found all season. It is from Dollarama, and it's a choker. So don't worry, I didn't have to apply any of this blood. It's a choker, it's a plastic choker. And I think it looks really good, especially like in photos and stuff where you really can't tell. This especially looks really cool. Keep watching if you want to see how this comes from the princess look. Enjoy! So to start off, I'm using the Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum Foundation and my Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge just to set up the base of my skin. And then with concealer, I'm going in with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer just to touch up any of those little spots that I need covering. Now moving straight to the eyes, I'm starting with the Avon Cream Eyeshadow in Silver Metallic as my base and somewhat like a primer. And then I'll be moving right into the Morphe 35P palette. I'm using solely this palette to create this look, starting with a lighter mauve color in the crease. Then darkening up that crease with a darker mauve shade. Really just being pretty sloppy with this, it doesn't need to be perfect. And then for the lid for the princess look, I start with a metallic light purple and then a darker metallic purple all on the lid, blending those 2 shades together within the center of the eyelid. Now I just go right back in and make sure that the crease is nice and blended along with the metallic-y shades. And then taking a lighter 2 shades that are matte to blend the upper line. And then just going in and touching up my crease. Now for the eyebrows, I'm using the NYX Micro Brow to give a really nice defined look to the eyebrows. And then to set the brows after that, I will be using the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel to set everything in place like I normally do on a day-to-day basis, not just Halloween. Now of course, as this is the living version of this look, I need to conceal my dark under eye circles, and I'm using the Mary Kay Under Eye Corrector. And after that, the MAC Prolongwear Concealer in the shade NC15, just to make sure that it's nice and bright underneath the eye area. Now to set everything, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me powder in 110 Porcelain and a little powder puff. It's actually my favorite way to set my foundation. Moving on to contour, I'm using the Niki Garrett Contour Duo in medium, just to go on my cheekbones and around my temples and along my jawline, just to warm everything up. Then moving on to blush, I have the Essence Mosaic Blush in 40 The Berry Connection. And then lastly, some highlight, the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter in number 10 be my highlight. Really nice soft highlight for this look on the cheekbones and then in the high points of the face as well. To finish up the eye look, I'm using the Avon Mega Metals Eyeliner in Chrome Metallic just on the lower lash line. And then I'm going to move into putting on a lot of mascara. I'm using the Too Faced Better Than Sex Waterproof Mascara. It is one of my absolute favorites. Then for the lips, I'm using the Gosh Matte Rose Lipstick. It's the Velvet Touch Lipstick in 002. Really like this color, and then to add a little bit of gloss to it, I'm also topping it with the Dior Lip Maximizer, which is just one of my most favorite glosses. And there's the prom queen part. Well, at least the living part. Now to make this look a lot more dead, I'm taking more of that contour shade from Niki Garrett and starting to deepen up all of the areas that I would normally contour. You can get a little bit out of control at this just so that it's a nice extreme look. And then also, I'm going to be adding some eyeshadow in this area as well from the Morphe palette. Again, choosing a brownish gray purple tone so that it goes with the eye look. But it just really deepens it up and it kind of gives it that dead look. You can clean up any of your mistakes, or if you want to make anything crisp with powder and a dry sponge, or you can go back in with concealer, whichever way you want to fix up any too blurred out lines. Now, of course, contouring the nose so that it's a little bit more extreme, you can use a larger brush or an eyeshadow brush, which I used there, touching anything up again with some powder and a sponge. Now, going into the eyes, I'm definitely smoking out the eye a lot more with the same type of tones, just a little bit darker. I'm also ensuring that I take it very low along the lower lash line, as well as right in the inner corner. You kind of want to make it look like your eyes are sunken in with this look, or that you have two black eyes if you really want to model it after something. And you're just going to continue adding darker shades to this look into the crease and into the lower lash line until you move into that black. You're going to want to take black all the way along the lower lash line and throughout the crease. You can even add a little bit of a touch in the inner corner of the eye, which you can see there. Now, I also took some of that black and ran it through my eyebrows just to deepen that up so that they wouldn't get lost with the eyeshadow look. Now, to deepen up the eye even further, I'm taking my Buxom black eyeliner and throwing that in the waterline both for upper and lower lash line. And then topping it off with even more mascara than I did before. Now last, I could have gone with a grayish tone lipstick, but I went with a brown one instead to make it look rotten, and I used the NYX Liquid Suede in Downtown Beauty, which would look great on any other day, but with this it really does add a little bit of like gothy death look to it. I had to add my most favorite thing that I found at the dollar store, this choker, which makes it look like my throat has been slit. Really cool. It did stain my neck a little bit, but it's okay. It's totally worth it. Look how awesome that looks. Adding the crown, of course, because I am the prom queen or princess. Maybe of death, though, this time. And then adding just a little bit of blood around the corner of my mouth to make it look like I'm kind of like a zombie and I just had my last meal. And then I also decided to run a little bit of it along my eye so that it would look like I was crying blood. Now, I don't recommend doing this just because I did read the package and it said do not use near the eye area. So just watch out when you're doing that and maybe try and find an alternative to that instead, so you can still achieve the full look, but you don't have to put your eyes in harm's way. But it does look really cool, and I did only have it on for 10 minutes, so my eyes are a-okay. And that's it. That's how you can get either a living or dead prom queen or princess. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you have an amazing Halloween.